This video will show you how to replace the brake lamp switch on a Ford Transit-250. This will be located behind the driver's side dash. Let's get into it. Okay friend, let's get started on our job. Now we're making our way underneath our steering column. We can see that we have a lower panel here. We're going to dislodge this. It does have several locking tabs holding it in place, but you should be able to take hold of it and pull it out of place. Just a quick tug there. Now let's have a quick look along the back side there so you can see those locking tabs. Just a quick inspection of this. This looks good, we'll set it aside. Now with the panel out of the way, we can easily gain access to the brake lamp switch inside of this area. It is blue, fairly easy to see. So now as we look in here, we can see that brake lamp switch. We have an electrical connector that we have to dislodge, but there should also be two locking tabs. One up along the top here, and typically you're going to find one down along the bottom. This one looks as though it's broken. Now for either of these, what you actually want to do is carefully try prying them rearward, away from this metal bracket. After that, we can twist this clockwise so we can remove it from the housing and then disconnect the electrical connector. So for this, I'm just using a long angled pick. I like to try to make my way in between. I'm going to carefully try pulling this away from the bracket. You can also use a flat blade screwdriver, but I find the pick works best. Obviously, if we damage the original switch, it's not too big of an issue. We just want to make our way in, gently pry, and twist that switch. There we go. Now I can clearly see my electrical connector and our locking tab. Let's go ahead and squeeze that in and we'll pull it out of place. So I'm holding onto the sensor, squeezing in on that locking tab, disconnect it. Of course, a quick inspection for corrosion. This looks good, we'll set that aside. And there it is, friend. Now, prior to installation of any brand new part, let's make sure we clean and inspect our mounting area. There really isn't too much to see here, so I'm just going to give it a quick wipe. We'll just make sure that that metal bracket is in good usable order. It's not rotted and weak in any way. Now it's time for installation of the brand new brake lamp switch. I like to start with my electrical connector first. Let's make sure we align that locking tab in the corresponding area here. We'll press it in, listen for a click. After our audible click, a light tug to confirm it's properly secured. We do not want this loose while we're driving down the road. Looking at the very tip here, where the blue area is, we can see that we have two locating tabs. Looking at the bracket, it has a slot for those tabs to align with. So I'm coming in at an angle from a clockwise position. We'll press this in towards the bracket as far as possible, and then we're going to turn it counterclockwise until it completely locks in. Now, when you go to install this, you may find you have a hard time getting it in position. Double check to make sure you have it in the proper orientation. Your electrical connector should be down along the bottom. If you have it up along the top, it's not going to fit in position. Let's just double check to make sure that's secured in place. Let's reinstall our panel. During the removal process, I had mentioned that there's several locking tabs. Now, if you were to look under the dash here, we can see that we have several areas for those locking tabs to fit into. 8 to be exact. Once you line it up, tap it into position. Double check to make sure that's secured in place. Now let's go ahead and test the functionality. Okay friend, we finished our installation and tested the functionality. Go ahead and take your vehicle for a road test. Thanks for watching.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.